Print Finishing Equipment is proud to introduce the Tapester, the Easy Spine Taper. This tabletop manually operated taping machine applies pressure sensitive tape around the spine of pre-bound tablets and notebooks. Using the Tapester you can produce up to 1,000 pads per hour depending only on pad size and operator speed. The Tapester is easy to operate. Just push the pad through by hand and the tape will be applied squarely and evenly. One quick swipe between pads and the tape is cut, producing a flush cut finished tablet. No tools are required for changing between tape or pad sizes since all adjustments are made with soft touch knobs. This is the basic setup for the Tapester. And the first thing that you would do is set your rubber roller. And this is adjustable in and out by adjusting this knob. It moves the roller in and out. So what you want to do is put your work in with pressure up against the guide. Then you want to move your rubber roller up against the work with a little bit of pressure against the work. You'll know when it's right is when you pass your work back and forth, the roller does turn. Then we're going to set the adjustable side guide. And if you're doing smaller work, you'd probably want to put several in a row. And then bring the side guide, loosen the knobs, bring the side guide up against the work, and really on this end you can leave it open a little bit so that the work goes freely, and then we just need to make sure we've got a little tension in this area so it'll keep the pad up against the back. The next thing is to put your roll of tape onto the machine. You just put it onto the machine so that when you unravel it, the sticky side is on this side. Once you have the tape in position, then you need to adjust the tape guide. I give a little bit of slack to the tape and then bring it around the tape guide, and all you're doing here is setting for the thickness of work. That is this collar that moves up and down. Just bring it up till it rests on the tape. The tape itself and the tape guide are adjustable in height, and this is going to determine how much tape you have on the front of your book and how much tape you have on the back of your book. You can look at the product coming through and kind of estimate and get the tape close to where you think it's going to be, approximately so much turnover on the top, and you can make the fine-tune adjustments after we have the tape applied. Feed the tape around the rubber roller, bring the tape to that position, bring your work right to the lead edge of the tape, pressing it against, and press down the lead edge to start the tape. Bring your other product into position. After you have started the tape, you can now put product underneath the hold down assembly. Adjust the two soft touch knobs till the product just rests, and slightly lift just so that the product is going to run freely but holding it down. It's now time to set up the tape former. This is very similar to the work hold down guide, only now it is going to include the thickness of the tape. Push it into the former, loosen the two soft touch knobs and adjust it down until the work moves freely but with enough tension that it puts the tape on squarely. Never go past the rubber roller with the trailing edge of your work, for that is where the tape is first applied. You can now add more work and push it into the tape wiping area. This adjustment should be, again, adjusted down until it wipes the tape, but does not put excess pressure on the pad. At this point, the work is coming out of the machine and can be cut by simply separating the pad, putting your knife in and pulling it through. We have been demonstrating a finished tablet going through the tapester, but if you are printing your pads in a larger format, then you can produce a lot more pads per hour using this method. Basically, you would be taping them cutting only once every 4 tablets, stacking them up and taking them to your paper cutter and cutting them apart. We also sell the tape that you can use on your tapester or any other taping machine you may have already at the present. We have crepe paper tapes that are available in all of these colors, and it's sold in 300-yard rolls. We also sell a line of cloth tapes, and we have a black and a dark blue. These come in a 110-yard roll, and they're very easy release from the roll. If you're used to running cloth tapes such as gaffer tapes, you know how hard that is to pull the tape off. Well, our tape is easy release for easy application. Thank you for taking the time to listen to our video. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call.